Okay, so I also want us to continue on unit 10. Now, unit 10, I want to give a dictation. It's a dictation on the assignment that I had given you earlier. So get ready for the dictation. Remember, when you say get ready, it is you getting ready with your pencil, with your shorthand notebook, and ready to start drilling. Yeah, so you should actually be looking at the book that you're supposed to drill. You should also make sure that you have a pencil, and make sure you also have other pencils there, so that in the event that the pencil breaks down, yeah, or it breaks, you have a replacement immediately. Okay, so I will start with the short form and phrasing practice. Ready? As we have already sailed in this city for our items, I think we can influence the buyers of most of the largest companies in as much as we can make them see how much they will save if they stay with us, as well as being influenced themselves, though they will wish to see if we can influence the smaller companies to buy our manufacturers. I shall speak to our area sales manager first next Monday morning at 9 a.m. as is my custom, and inform them as far as possible of what we have in store. Although it is usual for each area sales manager himself to do so, I will speak to our sales force myself on this subject as soon as possible. When I have the authority and also know it is all right to make the necessary arrangements, we can go ahead. Our market research office is, as usual, doing a mailing next month to almost all the largest customers. Okay, so that's a short form and phrasing practice. So remember, in shorthand, I will also give another audio on what, actually a video on what to expect in a shorthand exam. So I'll do that in the next video, because when I've finished reading the dictation, you're given some allowance. Yeah, so this allowance is meant to allow you to go through your notes, and maybe in case there are corrections, you should be able to correct. Okay, so we'll go to the next, which is a practical dictation, and the subject of this, yeah, is a memo to all staff. Yeah, it's a memo to all staff. So this one, you don't, the subject, you don't take dictation, yeah, because I normally write that on the board. So the only thing that you do is to write it in longhand. Okay, yeah, so this is a memo to all staff, and this memo is coming from the WP supervisor, and the subject is file codifying, and you indicate the date. Now this is a memo. Now, you know, when we learn in communication skills, we've got different, we've got the format of writing a memo, which you should now follow when you're doing this. Ready? Okay. If we are to use our storage media successfully, all staff must name files just as discussed in the company manual. Sloppy coding leads to waste of time for the department's staff, and in some excessive cases, loss of data for staff managers. As we are aiming to speed up the access time for all files as much as possible, we ask you to help us by doing this. Thank you. Okay, so that's the second passage. Now I have another passage, which is an extract from an article on the value of exercise. An extract from an article on the value of exercise. Ready? Nowadays, it is usual for both sexes to take some form of exercise. Some pay for the services of a gym itself, and this is fixed by the hour or on an annual basis. In some cases, the idea is to shed the excess stones and reduce the waist size as fast as you can. But for those already in shape, the aim is just to test the body as far as possible by honest exercising. All advisory bodies on health always emphasize the value of daily exercise. So that's the second passage, and we also have the third passage. The third passage is a letter regarding appointments. Letter regarding appointment of research manager. Letter regarding the appointment of research manager. Ready? We are happy to inform you of your success in being given the new post of research manager, since it will be necessary for you to have skill in using the vast data banks held here by ourselves to access statistics as soon as possible. We suggest you take up your post on 1st August. As we know, you are used to different data banks. At first, the auxiliary staff in the department are to assist you to adjust and thus to master the differences faster. We hope these suggestions are satisfactory for you, and we hope to receive your answer soon. Now, those are the almost 4 dictations from the short form and phrasing practice, and the other 3 dictations from the practical dictation. So all I want you to do, I want you to take time, listen as many times as possible, and also try to write. So this semester I'll be giving this dictation, so that I can encourage you to make a lot of use on listening and writing. Okay, so after every unit we shall be having a dictation. Okay, so on that few remarks, I want to thank you very much for having gotten time, and we hope and look forward to continuing with our studies well. Thank you.